Perjury? Yep. The act or an instance of a person deliberately making materially false or misleading statements while under oath? Yep. Especially the willful utterance of an untruthful testimony under oath or affirmation before a competent tribunal on a point material to the adjudication? Yep. False swearing, false oath, falsehoods? Yes. Perjurer? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mendacity? Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Perjury by the common law seemeth to be the willful a false oath? Yes. By one who, being lawfully required to depose the truth in any judicial proceeding? Yeah. Swears absolutely in a matter material to the point in question whether he be believed or not? Yeah. The duty and authority of justices of the peace and parish officers for Ireland? Oh, 1788. Yes. Mm-hmm. Now, there's also what's known as permanent injury. Yes. Permanent injury takes place when you prescribe psychotropic or psychotic medication for any individual, yes, that doesn't have a mental illness or a mental disease. For those in the profession of psychiatry that have any knowledge of this, yes, this perjury, yeah. Perjury happens when a police officer issues a traffic citation, yes, for the allegation of violating restraint provisions, yes, where the individual is not the actual petitioner that says that they are the victim. Oh. See, under the act or instance of deliberately making material false or misleading statements, yes, it would be a deliberate false and misleading statement. Right. To say that I was in Sequim, Washington, yes, and the victim is the actual petitioner. Now, it's not just the perjury, right? It's the concept, yes, that you're going to commit this fraud. Where not only was I not there, yes, but somebody else was going to perpetrate the crime as the accused respondent in the protection order. And then the victim, yes, is not going to be the actual petitioner that didn't sign the protection order. Yes, it's going to be another individual. Yeah. hmm And you're going to cause me a lifetime of permanent injury, yes, because of your refusal to enforce the laws of the United States. Now, some of these psychotic medications, yes, psychotropic medications, which I'm sitting here having informed you, yes, having given you where I was at 7:47 a.m. on December 31st of 2015. Yeah, I gave you the email that I sent on that day. And I gave you a screen print of the emails that I sent that day. Yes, from this library. Now, I was nowhere near Sequim, Washington. Right. And you're sitting there obstructing me from suing you. Yes. Now, the psychiatric community is going to get sued because of your perjury in the issuance of traffic citations. Now, they have an obligation to make sure that no one experiences permanent injury. Now, permanent disability. Permanent damages. Poop. And then the idea, yes, that you're going to use psychotropic medication based upon the two-count criminal complaint that took place on June 16th of 2017. I'm actually going to sue them. And the face that I want on me, yeah, you call your former employer Alphabet and you get their shit off of me right now. Now, I think it's very important that we understand, yes, that you cannot use psychiatry to restore somebody to sanity, yes, where the victim is not the actual petitioner. Well, who was it? That twice on December 31st, 2015, yes, said they were Heidi Lee Budnick, yes. And who was it? Right now. On June 16th of 2017. that said they were Heidi Lee Budnick. Yes. And why is it right now that you're deciding to use psychiatry? Yes. So as to obligate the prescribing of psychotropics and psychotics. Yes. Instead of enforcing the laws of the United States. Now, this profession, yep, they're liable. And I'm one of those that will sue them for any knowledge of the diagnosis of bipolar, right, schizophrenic, yes, or delusional. Now, yesterday I told you about my delusional wife that said Paul was paranoid. Now, which of you bribed corrupt public officials? Yes, is refusing to acknowledge that you are causing me the grief, the pain and suffering. Yes, knowing that you're just waiting, thinking that if you could just get the lithium in his mouth, all your problems would be solved.